Gonna wait and see who shows up. For those of you that are watching the replay, I'm so excited to be live. This is the first time that I have done this. And if you see me looking up here and here like this, I am live on Facebook, on my phone, and on YouTube here on my computer. So let's see who all joins me tonight. I got my cup of coffee. We're ready to go. So let's see. Make sure that I share this on my Facebook page. Oh, I got a couple of people on. Hey there, not sure who you are. Let me know who you are. Comment, let me know who's there. I'm excited about being here, and I hope you guys are too. Let's see, come on in and chat with me. Well, let's see. Hey, love. Looks like you and a couple of people are on. Definitely let me know that you're there. I'm excited. I got my cup of coffee, ready to go. Grab a cup of coffee, a glass of wine, a water, whatever. Come in and chat. So, and I said a few minutes ago, if you see me looking here and then you see me looking up, then, hey, honey, my husband is also supporting me here. But what I was saying is if you see me looking up like this and you see me looking down, I'm on Facebook Live on my phone. So just checking things out. So what's going on? See, there's a third person on there. I don't know if that's me because this is the first time I've done this and my family, or if it's somebody else. So definitely let me know that you're there. Say hey, let me know where you're tuning in from. So see what goes on here. So Summer, did you see that? Did you get a notification that let you know that I was live? Oh, got somebody up here on Facebook. Hey guys, just trying to let a few people get on, just getting going. And let me know that who's there. Let me know where you're signing in from. So just a minute, let me know. Cool. That's what I wanted to know. I wanted to know if the notifications went out. I did on YouTube, but not on Facebook. Now, I just put on my Facebook a notification. Nelda is watching. Hey, Nelda. How are you? Watching me on Facebook. Good deal. You are in Alabama. Me too. We're just getting on here tonight, just wanting to share. I do remember you, Nelda. She's sharing on Facebook up here. I was telling everybody that I am live on Facebook up here. And if you see me looking down here, I'm also live on YouTube. I've got it on my laptop and my phone. So, but oh, I'm so glad you're loving my channel. Nelda said that she loves the channel, so that's good to hear. And any questions that you might have, definitely shoot them my way. I'm just kind of letting people get on before we kind of get going. I did get a few questions over the past 6-7 months that it's been 7 months. I can't believe it. I've already been on my YouTube channel for 7 months, and I've had such a good time doing this. It's something that I love doing. So I'm looking forward to the new year and what I'm going to be doing. I've got some great ideas for projects, and of course, Brian and I will be traveling some more, going and doing some things. We've got something planned already in March. That's going to be fun. So we're going to an entrepreneurial summit up in Lake Gunnersville. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So just wanting to get on here tonight and just kind of share what the new year is holding, and answer questions. So I have to say, being totally real, totally honest, I am a little nervous to do this. I've been on YouTube Live before. I mean, not YouTube Live, but Facebook Live before, but I've never done YouTube Live. So this is all kind of new to me. So bear with me and, make sure you get some questions in there that you might have. Hey, Debrica, a friend of mine that I met in a class that I took not too long ago, is on Facebook. So shoot me some questions. I want some questions. Hey, girl, good to see you. I guess just while people are coming on, I just kind of want to share a little bit. I know that those of you that have been watching my channel from the beginning, or even if you found the video, the welcome video, my very first video, it's how old am I? Oh, I did get a question. Hunter's on Facebook Live. Summer. My daughter, of being funny, asked me how old I am. I am 50 and fabulous. So, indeed, I turned 50 back in October. My sweet family, my daughter, and of course my husband, they threw me a surprise birthday party, which I shared on my channel. So it was a lot of fun. But to tell you a little bit more about me, if you don't already know, I am 50. Been married to my wonderful husband for this month actually will be 29 years that we've been married, 31 years that we've been together. We have two wonderful children, a son who's 29 and my daughter's 27. And I am just loving doing this for sure. I've always been a crafter. My kids can tell you that I'm the one that got the A's on the projects that they did in school. They didn't get the A's, I did. So it was just something that I always wanted to do. So I decided to have a creative outlet, to go ahead and start a YouTube channel. So that's kind of where I came in. Oh, yes, I do have a grandbaby. Everybody that has seen my channel knows that I have a sweet grandbaby. She is 4, going on 14, she thinks. But she is definitely the apple of my eye, of course. So, and of course, you guys have seen her, the cute factor. So, let's see. I like how you made your sign. Oh, talking about maybe my sign in the background back here, right back here. Anyway, that's made out of pallet wood. Can do a tutorial on that, for sure. Thanks. That came from Camp More Bark Less. That's somebody that's in my group that with me and everything. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I may have to do a tutorial on that right back there. So cool beans. But anyway, so that's kind of been, where I kind of started this channel is I wanted a creative outlet, and I also wanted to do something that I truly love, and that is crafting, DIYs. I love just, making things that are really inexpensive, look more high end, and do it on a budget. And so I thought I did a tutorial on that. I don't think I've done a tutorial on this back here, this sign that's back behind me. I kind of have to come up on, but that one, I haven't done a tutorial on that yet. So might have to do that. So, but anyway, I know I keep getting distracted, so I'm easily distracted by the comments over here. But we have had decided, well, I did. I went to my husband and talked to him about this and decided that I wanted a creative outlet, and thought that this would be a great way of doing that, starting a YouTube channel and then being able to share with everybody how I kind of, do these things and help you make these things yourself. So let's see, what did Hunter say on? He says, this year, will you be doing more hands-on stuff, showing people how to make stuff? I sure will. I really do want to focus more on the tutorials on how to do things, be able to, purchase things from like the Dollar Tree or Target Dollar Spot inexpensively, and then be able to make it and make some things that you may not necessarily see that could be that, and help with those. Hey, Claire, how are you, hon? So glad that you joined me on Facebook Live up here and YouTube Live down here. So I am just trying to get on here, chat with people, get to know some people, let them get to know me. So it's been a long time since I've seen you. Hope everything's doing good with you, Claire. But anyway, so if there's, I do have a couple, I got a cheat sheet over here, a little cheat sheet where I wrote some questions down. And one of the questions that I have gotten over the last 7 months was, where did the name Fixin come from? Because, my biggest thing that I always say when I'm telling people about the channel is I say Fixin we here in the South, we fixin' to do a lot of stuff. And I just thought that being from Alabama and know that we say fixin' to a lot, that would be something great, because we also fixin' to, we explore, we do, and we share. We explore through travel, do DIYs, and share people's stories. And people's stories come in all forms. They come through just being with family or somebody that I may come across in my outings or whatever, or just, even through things that I've experienced, being able to share people's story. And it's like one of the videos I did with my daughter when we took the mascots, the Alabama and Auburn mascots, and did those. It's a great story of what that represented. So if you haven't seen those, then definitely go check out my channel and check out that video, because it's really awesome. It was Brentwood Children's Home. It was mascots that they were given a long time ago, fiberglass. They were really weathered, and we were able to bring new life to them, and they were presented back to them, and I know that they've been a blessing. So, hey, George. Yeah, I can't say those two words up here on Facebook. George decided to put that little R word in there, that ROLLTIDE word, because I'm a war eagle. Yes, most definitely. But good to see you on, George. Just sharing a little bit, chatting, got a cup of coffee. So, Hunter too. I forgot about that. Yeah. So, but that's where Fixin' To came from. I've tossed around a lot of names, and just really felt like that being from the South, I wanted to represent, and we here in the South, we're fixing to do a lot of things. So, and I want to be able to do those things with you. So that's where the name came from. Also, another question, like I said, I got my little cheat sheet down here. Another question that I had been asked was, where did the ending tag, keep looking up, because that's where it all is? Where did that come from? And there is a awesome story behind that. Several years ago, Brian and I and the kids lived in Texas. We've been back in Alabama now for probably, oh my gosh, 13, 14 years, maybe longer than that. I'd really have to do the math. But while we lived in Texas, there was a radio station out there, and there was a a morning show called Kid Craddock in the Morning. He's a nationally syndicated show, and still called that today. And every day when the group signed off, they said that very tag, keep looking up, because that's where it all is. And for me as a believer, I really took that as, keeping my focus. In fact, my verse for this year is, even though it's one of my favorite verses and has been for many years, is Matthew 6:33. Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added. Well, this tag really makes me think of that verse to keep looking up, because that's where it all is. And that's why I decided to sign off my videos with that saying every time. So I am, it's just very personal to me, and it means a lot to me. And of course, I think 2016, Kid Craddock passed away suddenly. I can't even remember exactly what happened, but he passed away very unexpectedly, and they have kept his show going. And it's still called Kid Craddock in the Morning. So I think it's pretty cool. And they still sign off with keep looking up, because that's where it all is. So that's where that came from. And so that's pretty awesome. And another question that I had was, of course, I think I answered this one in a sense, is why did you start the Fixin 2 channel? Again, I needed a creative outlet. I am, I work a full-time job, but I needed something creative. And doing a YouTube channel is creative within itself because of the editing that you do and the content that you put together and everything. But also doing the DIYs, those were, something that I could also be creative, and I'm passionate. I love doing DIYs and being able to share and inspire you to go out and be creative yourself. So that's that's why that came about. And also, I know probably back in, I don't know, it's probably been about halfway through, maybe about 4 months ago, somebody mentioned something about Fixer Family. And one of the questions was, where did Fixer Family come from? And it was a friend of mine, or it could have even been a coworker that knew about my channel that had said something about that. And it stuck in my head. And like I said, about 4 months ago, maybe, they said, I added it to, and calling my community out there, you guys, my Fixer family, the Fixin 2 family, my Fixer family. So that's where you guys are lovingly called by me, is the Fixer family. So, let's see. Does anybody have any questions? Because I've been doing a lot of talking, even though you can't really talk to me other than typing it in. So, really, one of the questions that I want to ask you guys is, what kinds of things would you like to see in the new year? What types of DIYs would you like to see? What, just any of those types of things. What would you like to see in the new year? I have some wonderful things planned already for this new year. Some projects that I want to do, some things that I've already got planned to do. So I just kind of putting it out there for you. Definitely, if you're watching this on the replay, comment below. What kinds of things would you like to see? DIY tutorials, furniture refinishing, anything like that. Home decor, anything. What would you like to see on the Fixin 2 YouTube channel? I would love to know from you guys. So I'm going to give, I think, Sarah, just furniture refinishing. I know I have done, I loved the 12 Days of Christmas. I would love to see more seasonal DIYs from you. Okay, awesome. Well, I know I have something planned for Valentine's Day. It's more of a gift idea that you can, really simple things that you can make for yourself or as gifts to give. They're definitely kind of geared towards the gifts from to grandparents or to parents, to teachers. So I think it's a really cute idea for Valentine's Day. So Sarah on Facebook says DIY farmhouse decor. Your house is beautiful. Thank you, love. My adopted daughter, of course. Summer says, I've got a few pieces to let you film. I'm sure you do. um, but furniture refinishing, I have done a chest of drawers. That's really the only piece that I've done so far. I do have some other pieces. Yes, my daughter has a few of them, but I have a few pieces too, and I want to do a couple of different things. I want to be able to show about stripping paint, and maybe restaining it or repainting it. So there's some ideas there as well. So I think those are some things that are going to come for sure. And the seasonal things, back to what Nelda was saying, 12 Days of Christmas was so fun. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. And I definitely don't envy anybody that does a YouTube channel daily because that's a lot of work, but I enjoyed it so much. My kids and my husband can tell you I had a good time doing it. But and I definitely have got some ideas for the spring, like for Easter, and some home decor pieces with that, and some other little things for Valentine's Day. I have a couple of ideas that I have another pillow, really a pillow form to do that I think for Valentine's Day that it will be real fun because I love decorating with pillows. So just a few things like that. So I've got some ideas. So anybody else? Anything else? It's a little different when I'm doing all, because there's nobody else here, of course, I'm doing the talking. And so this has been very different for me, but I've loved it. I've enjoyed doing this. And I'm looking to do it more often so that we can get to know each other a little better and, kind of engage a little more and find out what you guys like, what you'd like to see more of. So, well, I have, if nothing else, right now I am having a great time doing this, but I'm going to let you guys go because I know it is Friday evening and I don't want to keep you away from your family. So, guys, thank y'all for signing in. Thank you for joining me. And I look forward to the new year with Fixin 2. And as I always say, keep looking up because that's where it all is. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys. There we go.